SAFM, South Africa's news and information leader.
At least 10 people killed in Mpumalanga bus crash and drug abuse costing our economy billions of rands. Good day to you. 10 people have died and another 20 have been injured in an accident between a truck and a bus near Ramakleni, formerly Witbank in Mpumalanga. Netcare 911 spokesperson Jeff Wicks.
It is thought that a bus, approximately a 35-seater, had joined the Uchis Bethel Road near Witbank in Mpumalanga when it turned into the path of an articulated truck. The truck struck the bus on the side and pushed it from the road, where it overturned and came to rest on its roof. 10 occupants of the vehicle had sustained critical injuries and had sadly died as a result prior to the arrival of medics. Approximately 20 others were injured and were found lying in and near the wreckage.
Treatment of acid water pouring out of old mine dumps near Krugersdorp on Gauteng's West Rand will start within 3 months. The Trans-Caledon Tunnel Authority says pumps will be in place to begin dropping the water level in a honeycomb of shafts and tunnels. The Tunnel Authority was appointed in April by the Water Affairs Minister to treat acid mine water decanting from the so-called Western Basin. The same authority is also looking at solutions for the Central Basin underneath Johannesburg and the Eastern Basin, where acid water levels are rising. A VIP protection unit officer accused of stealing from the house of the police ministers resigned from the police force. That's according to his lawyer Zirk McKay. Ianville Isaacs was released on bail of R1,000 in the Wynberg Magistrates Court in Cape Town today. The matter has been postponed to the 25th of next month. He allegedly stole a cell phone and a laptop. McKay says his client was given a choice to resign or face expulsion.
My instructions is that he was placed in front of choice yesterday, whether to resign or with the threat that he would be then dismissed. And in order for him to save his pension, he's been with this unit for 9 years, he then took the logical choice at that stage to resign in order to save his pension.
The socio-economic consequences of drug abuse cost the South African economy 130 billion rand a year. That's according to Ray Eberlein from the Central Drug Authority. He briefed Parliament's Committee on Women, Youth, Children and People with Disabilities on substance abuse.
Our cannabis use approximates twice that of the rest of the world per head of population. 9%, 8.7% as against 4%. When we get down to cocaine, again, twice the world's use. And when we get to ATS being the amphetamine type stimulants, the TICs, the crystal methamphetamine, etc., again, we're double world's figures.
The Public Enterprises Minister Malusi Gigaba says the conduct of some private companies is fueling the debate on nationalization. He's told the Black Business Summit in Johannesburg there's a growing underlying crisis regarding whether private enterprise is socially responsible, capable of both developing the economy in a sustainable manner and sharing the benefits of economic growth. He was referring to the debate on whether to nationalize mines and banks after calls by the ANC Youth League President Julius Malema. The ANC is conducting an independent study of whether nationalization is viable and will discuss the findings next year. A passenger plane with a hockey team on board has crashed in central Russia, leaving at least 36 people dead. The Interfax news agency reports that one person survived the crash. The aircraft had just taken off from an airport some 250 kilometers northeast of the capital Moscow when it suddenly veered to the left and struck the ground. Members of a Russian First Division hockey team had been on board the flight. Well, the top story, and that is that 10 people have died and another 20 have been injured in an accident between a truck and a bus near Ramakleni, formerly Witbank in Mpumalanga. We'll keep you updated on that story, but that's all for SAFM News.